Good morning, everyone. My name is Father Kyle Tietz. Today in our first reading, we sort of hear of the end of the life of Solomon. And we're kind of continuing in our line of kings. We heard a little about Saul, then David, now Solomon. And unfortunately, things take a turn for the worst for Solomon, who, when he was born and growing up, had such great expectations, following in the line of David, his father, to build the temple of the Lord, which he did, which was a very marvelous thing, which we've heard about the past couple days. The wisdom of Solomon, which we've heard of as well. But unfortunately, his life has sort of turned away from the Lord at the end of his life. So what might have been the cause for that? We have this kind of opening line in the reading that it says, when Solomon grew old, his wives turned his heart away from the Lord. Say, oh, that's kind of putting the blame game there too. But the detail we don't quite get in this passage is that Solomon had 700 wives. And we might have raised an eyebrow after, about 5 or 6 or so too. But just think of, that's just a ridiculous situation. But I think above all, it sort of shows us the nature of a self-centered heart, or a greedy heart, or avaricious heart, or even just the nature of sin, where sin tells us what I have is not enough. I need more. I need more things to bring in. And certainly Solomon was doing a good thing when he built the temple of the Lord. He was following sort of a command to do that in a vision that David had laid out, that the Lord sort of agreed to. But he slowly forgot and quickly forgot that it was the Lord who invited this work, the Lord who gave him the means to do it. And it was for the Lord that he built this temple. But instead, Solomon's sort of focusing in on himself. So he said, no, I need more wives now, or more riches. And sort of along with this too, is also part of the nature of sin, where it says, always need to keep seeking novelty, something new. Whether that's some new wives, or we hear about these foreign gods that he begins to worship. Just as he built a temple for the Lord, he begins building altars and high places for these foreign gods. And at the heart of that is saying, the Lord is not enough. I'm going to try something a little bit over here, or I'm going to go look at this God for a while, seeking sort of a novelty. And that's all kind of the nature of sin, which says what we have is not enough. We have a restless heart. Nothing, no one thing, certainly not God, can satisfy us forever. But dear brothers and sisters, we know that's not the case. And this weekend we're going to hear some tough teachings of Jesus. Jesus is going to tell us, blessed are the poor, blessed are those who are weeping, blessed are those who are hungry. But woe to those who are rich, woe to those who are full, woe to those who are laughing now. And above all, this is to say, to recognize that all that we have is a gift from the Lord. Because when we have much, it's easy to forget of where that gift came from. It's much easier to say, this is what I have, this is mine, and I need to make it bigger, or I need to seek something new. And that's the nature of sin, not of the Lord. But the Lord invites us to a spirit of gratitude, where we recognize everything that we have as a gift from Him. And today the church holds up for us Saint Scholastica, sister of Saint Benedict. This is kind of maybe 5th century, 5th, 6th century now too. And she certainly lived her life in gratitude, giving thanks to the Lord and finding ways to bring both men and women, but particularly women, to grow closer to the Lord, to grow closer to Him, to recognize where their gifts came from, where their lives came from, cultivating that spirit of gratitude, that spirit of prayer that always turns us back to God. So today, brothers and sisters, we have the intercession of Saint Scholastica, who reminds us that the Lord is enough for us. The Lord is enough. Where sin wants to turn our attention away and tell us we need more or something new, we're reminded that the Lord is enough for us. God's love is enough for us. And we give great thanks today for the many blessings He has given us, above all His life and the faith that we have in His Son, Jesus Christ. God bless you. Have a great day.